Hello, I'm Jenna.
I'm Lily.
And we'll be doing the Tula Live today. Thanks for tuning in. So the past couple Tula Lives, we've had some really fun topics. We've talked about refreshing your basics. We've talked about the 15-piece wardrobe checklist. And these are all things to really make your closet feel very wearable. And it's really giving you a foundation to build upon. And so this next one is all about how to use color as a tool in your wardrobe. So we'll be talking through our different looks and how we're using color. I think this is a really relevant topic, especially in January when things feel a little drab outside. And I know I, for one, am just craving color in my life. And I think that's something that resonates with other people as well. And I think that color can also be energetic. And so using color in your wardrobe can kind of make you feel more excited about the clothes that you're wearing. So,
I guess first.
So what I'm wearing is the Tibby Cocoon sweatshirt. I love this green. The Shirley Frank and Eileen tee, or shirt, I should say, and the Comb C Ulta boxer pant. And the reason I chose this outfit is because the white shirt and the white pant create a monochrome to be a nice canvas to play with color. So the all white really makes the green feel like a true pop of color. This is also very high contrast, and my coloring is also high contrast, so I tend to gravitate that direction. But I'm a firm believer that anybody can wear any color. And so as I go through the looks, I'm going to be talking about how I change the neutral to wear different colors with my coloring, and I think that this would be useful for other people as well, so you feel confident in trying new things. But yeah, this look works for me because I think the black and the white working as a neutral against the green makes this feel still elegant, but it doesn't feel like too hard to do. Keeping it simple, just one pop of color. This is also very comfortable, and let's be real, it is January, and I think we still are craving comfort and warmth, and so I think this outfit does all of that. The other thing that makes this particular Tibby item feel really relevant is that it was a really strong seller for us, and so we're actually doing a restock of this. So if you are in love, we will be getting more in. This is a size large that I'm wearing, which is actually not my true size, but still works. So keep your eye out on our socials because we will be getting more in. But this detail is one you don't want to miss. Lily's going to show you a different way to style it. But also it has the classic loop in the back. You can do a lot with that. Put a scarf through it. Also, it just looks great by itself like this. I'm going to be keeping the accessories and the shoes more basic. I'm going to stick with these flattered Belinda flats the whole time, so you can really see the color popping. So that's my first look. I'll hand it over to Lily.
Love it. My first look is a little more neutral. When I'm adding in color, I like to keep a more neutral base. So the base for my outfit is this Flore Flore Car Baby tee. And then the flattered flat, the same ones Jenna was wearing. And then for my pop of color, I'm using the Comb C, same pant as Jenna, it's just the silk version. So this blue, not being super bright, doesn't feel super high contrast against the black, but you still do have that contrast, which is why I pulled in the camel sweater. It is more of a neutral color, which just softens the black against the blue. Yeah, both of these are super high quality. They feel super luxe, but you still are super comfortable for your day-to-day. We just did a style a client on your day-to-day outfits and how to feel elevated in your day-to-day outfits, and I think this is a really good look for that day-to-day. You can wrap the sweater like this. You can make it into a little scarf. I also think it's cool to wrap it around the waist, but yeah, just playing your neutrals against your color. This is Jenna's second look.
Hi, I'm back. So this is my second look. I was always told growing up that I couldn't wear pastels, and I think that I'm proving people wrong, because here I'm showing you I just changed the neutral that I'm pairing it with, and I think having it against the black, for me, really this soft blue working with the black makes this still feel like a relevant color for me, and I think it still works. So fear not if you're wanting to try more colors and you feel stuck because you've been told you can only wear certain things. Let's break out of that. Let's try something new. So what I'm wearing is the Anina Bing. This is a crew sweater, the Lee crew. This is a size small, so it is my true size. I have it layered with the Tibby pin tuck silk shirt. And this is one of my all-time favorites because I love the way that the collar lays. This is the perfect layering piece. If you haven't tried it, definitely give it a try. It's a classic. It really goes with everything. These paired together, I've talked before about the rule of thirds, and so this sweater is really going to give me a waist and balance out the heaviness, potentially, of a sweater, and the bottom that might feel more wide. So the skirt paired with the flats gives this a laid-back, dressy but not fussy look, and I think that's something, again, we're always trying to lean into. You can dress up and you can feel elevated, but it doesn't have to feel like it's fussy or hard to wear. This is super comfy, and I think that's important to note. This skirt has been on here before, but I wanted to feature it again because I love it so much. It's the Tibby asymmetrical balloon skirt. I'm wearing a size 4 in this, which is not my true size, but still works pulled down around the hips. This Tibby shirt, I should also say, is a large, so this is kind of leaning into wearing something a little bit more oversized to create that balance and outfit proportion. So all of these working together, I think, create a soft look that feels really accessible. Also, it's just super, super soft, and I think that's also a plus. So I'll hand it over to Lily.
This is my second look. I stuck with the same flattered flat. Jenna and I are both loving these flats right now. For my color, I'm wearing the same cocoon Tibby crew neck that Jenna was wearing. I am using the feature where you can stick your arm out halfway, which I really like because I think that it brings up the black. It also gives you different ways to style the same jackets. You have 2 different jackets. This Lié Studio wallet I love. This one actually just got marked down again. It just brings the black across that bright blue with the more brighter electric blue. Paired with the black, it can feel super high contrast, which is why, again, I pulled in this more earth tone to kind of ground our look more. I really like pairing earth tones with bright colors. I think it can be really intimidating sometimes to style super bright colors, and so having those earth tones to kind of ground you more is super helpful.
I also just love this blue on you.
Thank you. I know, I think the blue and the green are super bright. They can feel intimidating, but how we style them, having the canvas or the earth tone colors kind of dials it down a little bit.
Love. Okay, this is my final look. It's very different from the other two, and what you'll notice is different is the level of contrast between the colors. So the first 2 looks were very high contrast with white or black as the neutral. But here we have the Isabel Marant Orion jean, and this feels more like a true khaki, playing with the Isabel Marant red sweater, and the Comb C shirt in Marina. So these 3 colors are not super high contrast. The brown and the red really work as like a warming effect against each other, so it doesn't feel, it doesn't feel too extreme. I think I really like how they all work together. The things I want you to notice too about the silhouette that I've pulled is that the pant is a little bit more baggy for me. I have it pulled down around my hips. This is a size 38 and I'm probably more of a 34. Again, it's just all on how you wear it. And so this sweater by Isabel Marant is in a size small, and I've rolled up the sleeves so that you can see some skin, and also tied this around my waist to give myself a waist. And this really changes the silhouette. So rather than leaning into all baggy, I've given myself a waist, shown some skin, and paired it with a really feminine shoe, like a ballet flat, really pulls feminine to give this balance once again. So I think with color, I think with playing with your wardrobe, it really is all about balance. Whatever you're trying to lean into, I think you can make it work just by figuring out some of these basics. Like, do you want to be high contrast? Does that feel uncomfortable to you? Do you want to be lower contrast? Again, this is still working with color and using color to my advantage, but in a different way. So yeah, I'm really enjoying kind of playing with that in my own wardrobe, and I hope that's something that as you guys are watching feels exciting to you as well. And it's always something that we at Tula are happy to help you with if you want to come in and hang out with us. So I think Lily is almost ready for her third look.
Yes, this is my third look. I'm wearing the Tibby featherweight turtleneck, the Nilly Loughton temperance jacket, and then this asymmetrical leather balloon skirt, also by Tibby, which I was just wearing. We both love this one. For this look, I wanted to talk about having color not be the main character of the look. It can be a little intimidating sometimes when you have those bright colors in your closet, and you might feel like it can just take over a look. So for this one, I wanted to talk about just having a little bit of blue peeking out. This blue, not super high contrast. I feel like it's in the middle of a royal blue and kind of a slate blue. And I think it plays really nicely against the brown. I also want to talk about styling these kind of jackets. I just like to button it at the top. Jenna and I were talking about this, and it can feel kind of relaxed, especially if you are more petite, to just have it open. It can feel like
sometimes
a lot of
too
fabric.
much. Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
too much.
So having the button at the top kind of gives you that more refined silhouette. And then, I forgot to mention, I paired them with the Staud tall Wally boots. Yeah.
I love that look. Yeah, I was saying that I love when she does this because I feel like it gives sort of an elevated feel to a jacket. I think we get stuck in ways to wear things, like, oh, I can only wear this one way, and I think we love to just show you different ways to try it, just to energize your wardrobe and create fun and to create play. I think that dressing should feel like play. It shouldn't feel hard, and it shouldn't feel stressful. It should feel like a game, and so I think these tools can help you feel like that.
Yes.
So that's our goal at Tula. Yeah.
To also not be intimidated by your clothing, like your colors, your oversized pieces. There are ways to style it to feel more true to yourself, and I think that's what we're trying to help you guys with.
Yeah. Obviously, there's a lot of different ways that you can work with this. We also like to use the Tibby color wheel. That's something that we have in the store if you ever want to chat with one of us and talk through that. I think that can be a fun way to find the colors that you're interested in, or just add some fun pieces to your wardrobe. We're always here to help with all of that. So I think that's it for the two of us. Hopefully this was helpful, and this will make your January a little bit brighter.
Yes. Thank you guys
So,
for watching.
Jenna and Lily signing out. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.